What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and today I wanted to do a video on breaking down an entire team playbook in these various games. I picked in the Oregon Ducks playbook to start off in NCAA Football 09. Just a random one that I thought may be of some interest. Now, my plan with this is I hope this turns into a decent series. That way it can be useful for you all. Yes, I enjoy breaking down individual plays or a particular formation from a particular game, but a playbook video could be a little bit more beneficial. I'm going to cover every play, sort of, but I'm going to just kind of at least talk about it. Pretty much you're going to see me in practice mode, give my thoughts on each play, and if something really piques my interest, I'll rep it a few times. We'll just see how that goes. Since this is the first one, I don't know how long these videos will be. Some will be a lot shorter than others. It just kind of depends on which plays just really, pique my interest and makes me want to rep it quite a bit. That way I have to break down something in particular that may be of use to you. And the reason why I picked the Oregon Ducks playbook is, you got to remember, this was in NCAA Football 09. This was the 2008 season. And Chip Kelly was still the offensive coordinator at Oregon. Now, the following year, he took over the reins from Mike Bellotti, and the rest is history. He done a lot of great things there. So this is the Chip Kelly playbook, more or less, for NCAA Football 09. That's why I picked it. Plus, I'm guessing it's got quite a few different things in it. Because I'm going to treat these videos as, hey, I've never really looked at the playbook hard enough before. So you're going to see the way I kind of look at things, at, the first time I see it, when I'm in practice mode just ramping a bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, there are technically 13 formations in each team playbook. You got to remember, starting with NCAA 07 and going forward, each team playbook has very specific plays in each one. A lot of them are shared by others, depending on which formations are shared. But there could be a hidden play that maybe only Oregon has. Who knows? They just got a lot more diverse with the playbook stuff after 06. So with that being said, the way I'd like to do it is I'm just going to go formation by formation. And I'm going to use those chapters. I'll put that in the description box. And you could just click on each chapter a la each formation. If you have a particular formation that interests you, you could quickly go to that. So make sure you use that. So let's start off with the very first formation in the playbook, and that's pistol wide trips. And what I think I want to do is quickly just look at the sub-packages for each. There may be something funky that we don't know about that, that may really pique my interest. So let's just go ahead and get started. Pistol wide trips, that looks like an 11 personnel set. That's just a one running back, one tight end set. Let's say they got halfback sub, backup sub, fullback, wide receiver flip. That's flipping your X and Z receivers. Strong slot, that moves your best receiver in the slot. Then you got wide receiver slot. Interesting. Then you got halfback slot. That's pretty normal. I'm going to go back. Let me just... Wide receiver flip. Strong slot. 18. Oh, so Z... Okay, so what this is... Strong slot, it puts your Z receiver in the slot. Then wide receiver slot puts your X receiver in the slot, with technically your best receiver. So... that's good to know. All right, let's just kind of look and see what we have here. We got angle post. Just kind of looking at that. That looks like a left hash play to me. We can go ahead and quickly rep it against a random. I always go by where my short zone beater is. And my short zone beater in this play is L1, your halfback. And it looks like they are going zone here. So, not bad. Kind of what I'm looking at here. I see a cover 0 beater with Y. A center beater with the slant with R1. You got a good out route. That looks like a great little play right here. I like what I see. Little man beater right there. Zone. If there's something over the middle, I don't really see it. And that's good defense on that corner. That's one of the things I really love about 09 is you really have to read the corner against zone. In NCAA 06 and 07, the corner always backs up, leaving the flat area wide open all the time. But in 09, it's a little bit different. And I kind of goofed up here, and look how wide open this curl rat was. I didn't read the corner. I could have went to him, it would have been an easy first down. Little stuff like that's pretty cool to see. So if I just want to ignore that center beater, I can look at that corner. And if I kind of get to it, that's just good defense. He was in a bad spot. Either way, I like the spacing of the routes here. Here's a little center beater, and that's just, he threw it over his head. Then maybe we take it back. Either way, I like what I see here. That's a nice little play. I like the spacing of the routes and such. Halfback sting, that looks normal. PA deep post looks pretty normal. That's like from ace wide trips in 06. Slot corner, to me that looks like a right hash play. We can go up against it. Looks like they're going zone. I can read this corner over here. He's going high. That's just good defense from that other guy. Looks like they're going man here. We can try to go over the top. So we can quickly look at this. You just got a high-low read on the right side, which is why I like to be on the right hash with this, because you got your zone read on that end, and you got another cover zero with a triangle. And then you got to get a little man beater with the shallow route. So that's not a bad little play. Let's see. Keep going. Halfback slam, that looks pretty normal. Then you got a PA rollout. That's pretty interesting to see a go post on a play action. Yeah, I don't see any of that in 06. I'm curious to see what that looks like against a cover 2. Let's see if we can give this to. And that's a jump to snap issue there. Let's go back. I'm using different sliders, by the way. I'll cover that in another video, but that looks pretty good right there. He should have caught it. But you saw right there against cover 2. It works even better. Going over the middle, and look at this guy right here. He's wide open as well, so you can do some serious damage with that play because it's play action. You try that again. Yeah, wide open right there. That's nice. Again, you saw the corner. He was going down. That's a good little play right there. Let's keep going. Flanker screen. That looks no different than like out of gun wide trips in 06. Curl flats. You know, the curl flats are great in this game. The curls work a lot better than they do in 06. Plus, again, you have to read the corners. Again, zone. Let's see, they're going zone here. We can read the right side. He is going high, so we'll just go low. Get a nice little game there. But you see, you know, you got a cover zero beater of triangle, and then you curl flats on either side, so you could run this off either hash if you wanted. Going zone. We can just read that left corner again. He's going high, so we'll just go low. And nice little face mask right there. So that's a nice little play. It's good for either hash. Halfback screen, you got a backside slant. It'd be better if that was like an out route, but that's still not a bad little play. Slants, we could check to see. It's been a while since I've tried it. I don't know if the slants work better in 09 he actually got a little. I'm thinking the slants work a tad bit better in 09, and they do. He had a good breakaway there. Slants in 06 just don't work all that well, at least against man. Here, they work great against man, so that's a positive. But other than that, this is more of like a pick play to the tight end. If I can get to him, there we go. So it is what it is with the slants play. Trips attack looks good. That's like out of the gun trips over in 06. That's an either hash play. Slot wheel, that's out like ace wide trips. And that's it for pistol wide trips. So that was a pretty cool. I saw a handful of plays I really liked in there. And you'll notice I'm going to cover more pass plays than anything else, just because run plays are what they are, unless I come across something a little bit different. All right, we got gun two-back slots. This is nothing new in terms of the formation itself. Now, we can check the formation subs. They got a strong slot, which moves the top wide receiver in the slot. You got wide receiver flip, backup quarterback. You got twin halfbacks. I'll probably be using that. Go breaking this one down. You got jumbo. Jumbo, that means they put the tight end in the slot. That's like old Peyton Manning, Indianapolis Colts type stuff whenever they put like Dallas Clark in the backfield and such. That's really cool, but they got the fullback on the other side. That's the only downside to it, unless you got a decent fullback. But that's a neat little sub-package. Then you got tight end slot, RB flip. It just flips your halfback and your fullback. Halfback sub, it just subs your halfback. Halfback slot, and you got normal. So let's go back to twin halfbacks, and let's see what we have here. All right, starting at the very left, 46 Z cross. That looks like a right hash play to me. Could be a left hash with that L1. We can test out here a little bit. But let's go off the right hash and see what we have. Let me go back here just in case I throw any pick sixes. They won't take forever to break down or to get through. All right, we're going zone. This is going to be interesting. You don't have a far right high read right there, but you can still get to the halfback here against zone. Oh, wow, I probably could have got a touchdown there. But you got an out route. That's your great man beater. Only downside to this play, I don't see any good cover zero beaters. Now, I think they are... This will be picked. I've done that on purpose because I was wanting to see. The reason why I've done that on purpose was because I prefer to have a zone beater right here to complement the swing route by the halfback, but we don't have one. It's sort of like Y stick, but without the go route. If there was a zone beater right here, instead of this guy going over the middle, that would be probably an even better play. So they're going zone here, so like the better solution may be something like this. You got your center beater as your slot guy and a curl a la high read against zone on the far right. So we can read that corner again. He's going low. We can get to the wide receiver. Of course, that was a bad throw. But you look here. You see the corner go low? It's a much better play now. You got a little bit more options to work with. The routes complement each other, especially the high-low read on the short side. Then you got man. Again, it'd be nice if you had like a cover zero beater. But other than that, and they did go cover zero, but we'll go to him. That's not too bad. One thing I'd like to try. Now, here's the interesting. In NCAA Football 09, it keeps your hot routes and your changes. See, it's still stuck as a go route in the slot with a curl on the left. So you'll have to back out and go back to the original. So I think they're going... This may be picked. Let's see. Okay, they're going man here. It looks like a little bit better of a right hash play, I guess. Now, this is going to be a touchdown because the pursuit angle was bad on that one. But either way, not a bad play. It could be better, but it's a nifty little combination of things. PAF slide, that's... I wonder if this is a PE read. Let's break that down. Let's go left hash on this. Or going man. I wonder if I can hand this off. And you can. So it's a PE read. That's nice. And so they're going zone. Let's see what we got here. Cover 2. You can go over the middle to the post. You got a cover zero beater. You got a backside post. You got the crossing route that's good against either or. Then you can... They're going zone here. I can go to the flats. Get a few yards. That's a nice combination of play or of routes. But when you complement it with the ability to run the ball, that makes it even better. Of course, I got destroyed on that one. Let's see. I could probably... What I need to do is turn that... Oh, I've done that way too late. Oh, he almost caught it. Corner went low on that one. That's pretty cool, though. That's not a bad little combination of things. I would use that. It's a left. If you notice, I got a right-handed quarterback. If you notice on the play action, I wonder if there's a little bit of a glitch. No, it's not bad. It looked pretty clean. Wide open with the crosser. So that's a nice clean exchange there with the quarterback. Not a bad play. I like it. 689 hook. That's old school West Coast terminology talk, more or less. That looks like a right hash play to me, and then some. Let's just check that one out. Let's go up against a 4-3 again. Going zone. I'll just read the whole right side pretty much. Cover 2. Cornerback went low, so I'm going to go to that guy right there. Let's try that again. They're going zone. Another cover 2, and he goes low again. I'd like to try to get to him, just a bad throw. If they go cover 2, I'll try to hit the post. Ooh, that's one of the best play in the world. Let's see what that corner does. He's going high this time. That's just good coverage from the linebacker. But either way, you got a go post on the right. You got a nice dig on the left. That's a good man beater. I don't know if L1's a good center beater. They may get picked. But I like the combination of routes. That's really nice. Looks like they're going cover 0 here. Nope, they are going... That's going to get picked. I don't like... That's the only downside I don't like about this play is the curl route by your halfback and the dig are really close to each other. So I don't know if it's best to kind of do something like this. Get him out of the way. Of course, they're going zone here. And that's maybe 6 points. Either way, I love that play. That's one thing about 09 and 06, anything beyond 06, that they just improved the playbooks greatly. So where am I at? What's the next one? Triple option week. This was basically, if we can go up against like nickel here to get even numbers. I'm just curious. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. A little triple option. I wish you could flip it, but it's meant to go to the left regardless. Like, it won't let you flip it. So what you can do, you can just hand it off to your halfback and let him go off with it. That was a terrible play by the safety. I don't know what that was. Either way, that's a nice little triple option. Let's go back. Halfback screen week looks okay. If that slot or the circle was an out route or something, that'd be even better. Of course, you can use hot routes to do that. 46 Y cross. That is a little bit better than what we saw earlier. We can go up against nickel this time for this one. They're going man, I think. Yes, they're going man. Double team, but it still won't matter. Again, curl routes are so much better in this game. They're going man. I'm not going to bother with slide protection. Looks like I don't need it. A little play to the out route. Going man again. As you can tell, I got it on random formation because it's quicker for me to learn that way how to make a play work if I just do it on random. You just get in the habit of looking for things quicker, especially the man zone coverage stuff. That's a nice little combination. The only downside to this is I guess it'd be nice if you had like a go route somewhere. Other than that, it's pretty good. Get a little play here. Love the shallow over the middle. Not bad. I like that one better than the other version we saw. Wide receiver reverse. Let's try this set. Now, normally I like to do my reverses towards the strong side of the field, so let's go against nickel again. I'm guessing this works better against man than zone, but we'll find out. That's just good coverage. I don't know if this play works at all. First time I've ever tried it. The guy just sitting there waiting on it. And we can wrap it against a zone a couple times. Nothing there. You can maybe have to back in, cut in if needed. Spreading out. It looks like that play's not the best in the world. One thing you can always try is go to the short side of the field instead. Maybe something else will open up. Who knows? You just got to rep it a lot against different coverages to see. But it's cool that it's in this formation. Angle, that's been an 06. Flood, this is your typical Y-cell concept out of the air raid offense. We can go against that real quick. They're going man. No, they're going zone. Ooh, and I messed this up altogether. Let's just go for an easy game there. All right, looks like they're going man here. Cover 0. We can go over the top to the go route. But it's a great little play, though. You see both safeties come up. But you got a dig and an out route. Look at that out route wide open right over there. I could have went to him. But both safeties came up, so I went over the top. I think they're going man. Hit the dig. Great play. The spacing of the routes is incredible here. I would use this all the time. I love it. Nothing wrong with this play. I like to fool around a little bit more with that little route by the halfback. I think that's pretty nifty. Looks like we're going man again. We can go to the out. Nice little play there. Man. Cover 0 again. We can try go over the top one more time. That may be out of bounds. Either way, I love the combination. You got your typical zone triangle combo read on the right with man beaters everywhere technically. So that's a nice little play. What else we got? Flood, QB wrap. This is probably my favorite run concept from the shotgun in these newer games. I'm pretty sure this concept's in 07 as well. But you could keep it with the quarterback, or you could treat it as like a dart run concept with a pulling tackle and just go up the gut. You can just read the defense. The only downside is you can't decide to go left or right. You can't flip the direction of the run. So you kind of have to adjust accordingly with your halfback. And I'm not even paying attention to the shifts, really. But I just love the options because, like I said, you can, if you want, you can keep it with a quarterback like this, get a somewhat decent game. Somebody out there probably has better strategy with their QB wrap stuff than I would. But either way, QB wrap, I love it to death. That would be my base run concept in any spread offense I would use. Here we got horizontal. That's an interesting concept. I'm guessing that's a right hash play just because of R1. We can check that. We can go up against nickel with it. Looks like we're going zone. Still went to the right. God, that's okay. All right, looks like we're going zone here. Go to the go route. I mean, you could just destroy defenses if you read that corner correctly. I think it's interesting to see the corner route in the slot. You don't see that combination too often with a corner route in the slot and the go on the outside. To me, that looks like a good cover 3 beater. So let's just practice that really quick. Let's go up against cover 3 and see if he gets open. Hopefully, I don't get sacked here. That's a high read for the corner, so maybe I'm thinking in 06 terms. Yeah, he's going high every time against that particular cover 3, so that still may work against various cover 3s, who knows? But I like the combination. At least you got a backside man beater with a triangle read on the right. Not bad. You'll notice really quickly, I look for the same few things. As long as I got a nice zone combo beater on one side, particularly the short side, and man beaters everywhere else, you got a great play in general. Here's quick slant. This is your Y corner out of the air raid offense. You can do this either hash because you got a short zone beater on both sides. Here they're going zone. We can read that. We can go to him. Don't get a whole lot out of it. They're going man. They're bringing everybody. We can try to go over the top. I'm not a big fan of those flag routes. They're hard to hit at times. Looks like they're going zone here. No, they're going man. Look how wide open that flat or the corner of the slant, sorry, was. All right, looks like they're going zone. Ooh, he went the high read on that one. I misread it. But the spacing is perfect because it's an air raid play. That's why every air raid play is like the way they are. Because every route is away from each other. You can't beat this play. Looks like they're going man here. Go over the middle to the slant. Going man again. I could just go to the curl. Pick up a 10-yard gain there. Going zone. I don't see nothing over the middle. And I see the flag, but I threw it way too late. Nice little play, though. It's your typical air raid staple. Speed option, that is what it is. Then you got Z post. This is Y cross. So if you want to run an air raid offense, you got to have gun 2-back slot or one of its variations in your playbook. Because half of the base concepts are in this particular formation. Because here's Z post. This looks like an either hash play, both halfbacks. Look at the spacing where everybody's at. It's incredible. You've seen me run this a few times in the past when I was testing out some older 09 things. But we can go over here. Looks like they're going man, I think. Yes, you can go to the cross. Nice little play there. Going zone. We can read over the middle. I'm not seeing anything, but we can go over here. That's a real quick read. We can break that down. And that's the one thing. It won't let you do instant read. I didn't do it quick enough. Let's see if I can do it again. I don't know what they're doing. They're going. Go back to him. They're going zone. Let's see if I can do a replay here. Just a terrible throw. There we go. Okay. A zone. You got your triangle read. You got over the center. I see a big hole open in the middle, so I'm just going to go to him. Otherwise, you go to either this guy, no, or that guy. Otherwise, you got man beaters everywhere. Cover 0. Go to the fade route. And that's a nice touchdown, to say the least. We can finish that one off. Perfect play. To me, that's a 5-star type of play because the spacing is incredible on everything. I mean, just there's nothing wrong with that play. And again, you can run it off the right hash and do the same thing. All your short zone stuff is on the right. Or you can do some man stuff on there as well on that side. Just looking here. That crosser is amazing. A great play. I could talk about that play for 2 hours. We got to keep going, though. You got your typical slants. Okay, QB slot option. We can talk about this. We can go on the left hash for this one. We're going... Well, let's just keep this and see what happens. That's just a bad pitch. Looks like they're going man nickel. I got the numbers in the box, so technically I could just keep this with the quarterback. That's just good coverage. We can hand it off if needed. That's a good block right there by the halfback. Since you got the numbers in the box and they're shading that way, you can definitely just hand it off again. Just a great play. You can't flip it, though, so you have to make up your mind whether to go pretty much left or right in this situation. But just a great play overall. And is that it? Did I miss anything? No, we got P.A. Reed. That's from Gun 2 Back Slot, or from 06. I don't have to go through that one again. There's 46 Z-Cross. Then we've got halfback off tackle. Maybe I just completely skipped these. I'm sorry if I did. I completely skipped a halfback off tackle. I wonder... No, it's a quick read. I like that. Forgive me if I skipped this one from earlier. I like what I see here, though. There's no hitch to it in 06. There's a bit of a hitch in its version. It's called halfback lead in 06, I think. It's great coverage by the defense. If I don't like it, it's just your simple handoff. You know, you can do some serious damage with it. Here they're going zone. If you need to cut up the middle, you can. That's just a great hit there. Otherwise, they're going man. I may be thinking about going to the outside, but that's just good coverage. Either way, I would use that play fairly often. Okay, and I think we're it with that formation. Let's go to the next one. They're going gun ace. You see me using a lot of this in my Murray State dynasty. You got tight end flats. You got pretty much the same combo. I'm not a big fan of that skinny post, but that's not a bad looking play. Halfback smash go, slant out, safety occupy. That off tackle looks interesting. You technically don't have that in 06. I don't like the slanted zone blocking, but that's actually pretty good blocking right there. We can run it a couple more times. I don't even know if they're going man or zone, but that's what I normally see right there when you see the line blocking slanted like that. Of course, you got QB wrap out of that formation. That looks good. Middle choice, double tight end outs, halfback screen. And you got option choice. This one doesn't have the pulling lineman that 06 does. That's either a good or a bad thing. Just depends on how you like to use it. Tight end wheel, speed option. Pretty much every bit of that looks like gun ace from 06, except for a couple different things. So we can look at that option play. They're going zone. They're shifting hard that way. I may just want to keep it with the quarterback. They covered it well, though. Looks like they're going zone and shifting hard that way, so I may just keep it again. Maybe against zone, you maybe want to just hand it off to the halfback anyways, but I see a nice game here. Here they're going man. I love the shift, so we can just hand that off again. Great blocking all around. Oh, that's a nice little juke. And he fumbled it there. Either way, here they're going zone. Like I said, you may want to just hand it off to the halfback. They're going man. I like the shifts. I may want to keep it with the quarterback. That's just good coverage. That's a nice, interesting little play from that particular formation especially. What we can do is look at the sub-packages before we move on. Flanker flip, that's pretty self-explanatory. Backup, tight end flip, halfback sub, halfback flanker, fullback, and normal. So nothing really new there. All right, gun normal. I think this particular formation switches the halfback around a little bit. So let's look at this. Strong slot to put your top receiver in the slot. Halfback slot, backup QB, tight end slot, fullback, halfback sub, wide receiver flip. And you got the 4 wide receiver look. It puts your 4th best wide receiver at tight end. Gun normal from 06 does the same thing. Okay, you got arrows. That's a fairly popular play in 06. QB choice, I wish that was in 06. Jeez. Let's see, they're going zone here. Let's just... Nice little run there. They're going zone. Nah, I may leave him over there. Let's just fake it. And receiver didn't get a good block on it. But you got some opportunities with this one. If you're patient enough. You just got to practice it a lot. And I just haven't played enough of that play out of that formation, especially to see if it works well. Of course, you got P.E. Reed. Slot sweep. This is another thing I like about 09 compared to 07 is you got the auto motion stuff, which I really like. We can go up against a 4-3 stack. See if this works okay. can cut up field since they're going zone, find a little more of a crease. They're going man here. I may want to cut it outside a little bit more. I love these little jukes. They're going man. Hard shift. This may not work at all. That's the only downside of this play. You can't change the direction of the play. But you get a little decent gain out of it. It's a nice little change-up play. And especially if there's a complement to it. And there should be, because there's PA slot sweep. Then you got fake sweep QB counter. This is just a nice little series. So what I would do for this type of play is, I see R1 your halfback as a good short side zone beater. So I'd probably treat this as a left hash play. So I would run all three of these off the left hash just to give like the same look. So like they're going man here. I wonder if you can hand it off to him first. You can hand it off to the receiver. That's cool. So this is a PE read, but the wide receiver can do something with it if needed. Or they're going zone here. I wonder if you can throw it to the sweep guy. Yes, it looks like you can if I can get it off. Let's try it again. And this may get picked off. Yeah, you can go to him. That's pretty cool. So it's really no different than a PE read. You're just involving a wide receiver in the run portion of it. Go to the halfback, just a bad throw. So whenever you see like numbers in the box or you see a good shift, maybe you want to hand it off to them. Here I may just want to keep this, and I almost got sacked. Another jump to snap. We're going zone. I may want to hand it off. Something to practice with, but I love the little combination thing. So you've got a backside post. You got a great man beater with a deep comeback. Or you could go to him against zone as such, because the corner went low. Really nice stuff, but then you just could complement that with the fake sweep QB counter. So let's try that. Let's go up against a nickel this time and see what happens. Or going man, I wonder if you can hand it off. You can hand it off to him. Awesome. So this is a triple option type play. Technically a double option, but you get my point. So you can hand it off to the guy. I'm going to try that again. That's cool. You can hand it off to him if you see numbers to that side or numbers in the box. Here they're going zone. Maybe I just want to fake it to him. Oh, so it's, okay, the quarterback keeps it. I wasn't even paying attention. So that's what it is. Yeah, it's pretty much a zone read type of look. But you get pulling linemen. I don't know if you noticed that. Both the halfback and one of the pulling guys, the right guard pulls. So look at I love the pulling stuff. Any power plays, I can't get enough. I like that little combo. So let's see here. So they're going zone. They're going that way. So what I'll probably do is just hand this off. Cut up field if I can and get a few yards. That's a nice little play. I like that little series. All right, corners. That's nothing special. Halfback off tackle. Stutter slant. That's an 06. That's an okay combo, but nothing great. Wide receiver scissors in. You've seen me run that a few times in the past. Let's look for going zone here. Oh, that's going to be picked off big time. That's just a terrible throw. We're going man. Look at this corner. Go over the... Oh, what a throw. Perfect timing. We can get a touchdown, but that's okay. All right, they're going man. I wonder if I can hit that deep dig. I'm going to have to do a nice. Good little play. Combination of the routes. All looks just really good. You can go over the middle. Good man beater. Nice little play. I like that. Yeah. That's why I called it so much at the beginning when I was doing my 07 stuff. I probably ran it quite a bit in the 06 as well. Or in 09 at the beginning stages when I was doing some testing. Halfback angle. You got speed option. It is what it is. You got halfback angle. That's pretty normal. Great play. Then you got, here's a nice little series here. Well, I like this formation. Motion double pass. I wonder. Let's go up against... Let's go to right hash on this one. So he automatically throws to the wide receiver. That is interesting. So he automatically throws to the wide receiver. And if he has any time, if they're going man, they're bringing both safeties, but do you have time to throw to anybody? That's the only downside. You just something you got to practice with, but that's pretty neat. Then you got the flanker sweep. No different than what we saw earlier. Cut up the field there. Nice little play. We can do it again. This may be a tough one. Thought that defensive end was going to make a play there. Then you got the PA read version, which is really nice. We're going to do that on the right hash as well. We're going man. I actually like what I see on the far right, on the far left. They're going zone. This may be tough. We'll see. Wide open over the top. Nice little play. You got a backside zone beater with the post, and it could be your cover zero. You got a dig over the middle. Then you got a... I like that skinny flag route. I feel like that's a little more easier to complete. That's a terrible throw on my part. Let's see, they're going zone. Let's just read the right side. We're going to fake it. And go to that guy right there. Yeah, corner went low. You see right here, the corner decided to go low. So you just go to the high read. That's just spider 2Y banana with a spread flare to it. Awesome little combo right there. I like that play a lot. Split in drag. So what you have, this is like your right hash series, and then you have your left hash series. So you can run an entire offense just off those 6 plays, just as far as your base stuff, and kind of just matriculate down the field if you know how to work them well. I like that a whole lot. All right, split in drag. I like it pretty good. Looks like a left hash play to me, just because of the halfback. They're going zone. He's going low, so we're going to go high. Get a first down there, but you can either do it off the left hash. I bet you can do it off the right hash too. I don't know how quickly that shallow comes across the field, though. That's the only part that worries me. It takes them forever to get on the other side of the field, so you may be better off on the left hash just because you got a lot better zone opportunities as such, like this. We're going man here, I think. Go to the drag. Just dropped it. They're going man here. Both safeties coming up. We can go over the top. Great little combination of routes, though. I'm all for it. I like it quite a bit. We can do it one more time over the top. Can he get it? Good little play there. Nice little play. Let's keep going. If I can get to it. Halfback draw. I'm quite positive the halfback draws don't work well in this one as like they do. It's a little quicker. I may have ran this in the past. I just completely forgot. That's a whole lot quicker. Oh, wow. That gives me something to think about. It's a whole lot quicker. Like, you can just get down the field a little bit easier. They're going man here. Can I get the ants? Not bad, but that's just great coverage. Either way, halfback draw looked a little quicker. What else do I feel like, where am I at? Am I missing something? Did I go to the wrong formation? Okay, there we are. All right. PA Indy. That's an either hash play to me, but we can do off the right because I just love the smash combo to the short side of the field. They're going man here. Plus, the other 2 routes on the other side are better man beaters. Nice little dig there. I think they're going man again. Fixing to get sacked. We can look here. I'm just curious. No, nobody picked him up, so that was going to be an easy sack either way. They're going man again. We can try that slide protection. Don't know if it'll help or not. Yeah, it helped a little bit. Pick up a first. Good little play there. If you could just put up with the play action. Seam attack. I wish I had like a post with it, but it doesn't. Zone read. PAQB choice. That's like a left-handed version. Like if you have a left-handed quarterback, it'll probably be easier, but we can try this with a right-handed quarterback and see if there's a hitch to it. They're going man. And it's a bit of a hitch. I don't know if you noticed it or not. We can look at it really quick. You notice the halfback, then he just jukes to the right all of a sudden. It's not a killer by any means, but it is what it is. We can hand this off. Pick up a few yards there. They're going man. Probably go to somebody on the... Ooh, love that dig route right there. Nice. Great play. I love the combo of routes. And that is it for gun normal. Now, you'll notice, like I said, if you look at the formation, the halfback is to the right of the quarterback. But if you go to some of these other plays, look at this zone read, the PA/QB choice. The halfback is on the left. So some of these formations are kind of like that. It depends on the team playbook. So just kind of pay attention to that when you're going through some of these plays. Now we got gun wide trips. Let's look at their sub packages. Normal, strong slot, halfback slot, backup QB, tight end slot, fullback, wide receiver flip, halfback sub, and normal. LB attack, QB a choice, PA read, all that's pretty normal. Cross post is new. We can check to see if that comeback right on the left is any count. Looks a little funky. We'll try it. It's not bad. It's a good man beater. Not bad at all. We can try it one more time. It's not terrible. We can keep going. QB draw, I'm guessing. I like the QB draws from the gun. You can actually go in which direction if you want. You can go either left or right. We can go here. Not a whole lot there to go in man. We can try to go left. That's just snap. Flanker cross. That doesn't look anything new. Corners. Oh, I like that crosser. Over the middle. We're going zone here. We can go to that guy right there. We're going man. I'm sure this crossing route will work just fine. And I got hit. It said great jump. I'm guessing it was jump to snap. I like the combination if you don't mind throwing to those corner routes. They're not the easiest to throw to. That's a terrible throw. Takes a special touch of the button to make them work. Inside draw, we can try this one really quick. It's quicker, but you saw how, how fast they could get to the ball pretty quickly. I like it. It's a whole lot better than what it's an 06, that's for sure. P, wide receiver in, that's nothing new. Wide receiver under, flanker screen, halfback zone. Then you got Memphis. This is, we could do it as a left hash. I've called this a few times in the past. We're going zone. And we'll probably go to the comeback if I can get to him. Oh, that's a terrible play. He still caught it. We'll try that again. They're going zone. Nope, they are going man. So we'll go to a man beater. Good combination of routes. Everything kind of works here. I'm guessing, I wonder if this tight end can get open against zone. Let's go to this comeback first. Oh, I love that. It's nice. Going zone. Let's see if we can get to the tight end. We can. Okay, it's not bad. Nice little play, though. Wide receiver motion option. They're shading that way so we can keep it. And that was a jump to snap situation. I don't know if that slide protection will help, and it didn't. But you can do some damage with this play if you time everything right. They're going man here. I'll probably keep it again. And I pitched it way too late. Either way, they're going zone. You could probably hand this off and get a good gain here. So you got a lot of good options with that play. Slants. That looks like a left hash play. Maybe you got QB ramp. Looks good. And that's it for gun wide trips. All right, let's go to gun wing trips. I like this because I like the offset tight end. You got normal, halfback sub, QB sub, fullback, wide receiver flip, strong slot, wide receiver slot, halfback slot, 4 wide receiver. You got a fullback wing. That's another reason I like this formation. If you got a fullback that's better than your tight end, you can put him in right there. And then you go back to normal. Flood, that looks like a right hash play. They're going man. I'm guessing the slant works pretty good. Like it did before. Don't look too bad. They're going man again. Yeah, he breaks free a little bit better than he does in 06. Then they're going zone. Interesting little combination on the right. Normally you want to do this on the left hash because you got a lot more grass to work with. It just comes down to reading the coverage. You could do it either or, and you may be better off with something like this. I'm not seeing anything open, per se. when I'm on the left hash, and that's a good blitz. Go to that guy right there. But nice little flood concept, especially if you can roll out a little bit when you do it. PA wide receiver in. It's got a backside delayed route with a tight end. That's new. Halfback screen, option pass. We can try this option pass. We're going zone. We can do that. I'm not seeing anybody open really, but we'll go to the post there. We're going man. I wonder. They didn't go cover 0. Still caught it. But it's really quick. Like, you can press X twice or once, and then you're off to the races with this. So I don't see anybody open, so I can tuck and run it. You got a lot of options there. It's pretty much a package play. QB slot option. P read looks pretty good. Looks like you could do that off either hash. QB wrap looks pretty good. Wide receiver middle screen. I like the look of this. It's like the hitch dig with the middle screen. It's usually he goes into a straight drag in the other games, or at least in previous plays I've seen from other playbooks. We're going man here. I like the combination of stuff right there. We're going man again. Going cover 0. Good defense. Alright, they're going zone. You can go to that guy right there. Oh, the corner came down, so I went to that guy. That's an interesting combo things. I don't know if you're better off going off the left hash instead, just because you got this halfback, you make him more useful. So if you see a hole open over the middle, then you can go to that guy right there, and you can get some decent gains with it. They're going man. I can go to... Let's go to that guy. Can he get it? Can he get it? That's just good defense. Again, those flag routes are tough. The throw, too, you got to time him just right. They're going man. May have to go to that guy, and he drops it. All right, they're going zone. Let's check this out. We just go to the halfback. Corner went low, and he got another fumble. Not a bad little play. I like it. Any type of package play that's got multiple concepts built into it, I'm all for it. Now, I like this direct. I guess it's no different than gun wide trips in 06, but you just got a lot of bodies towards the run side. Or you can, one of the cool things, and I'm not covering this a whole lot, but one thing you can, I'm not fooling around with the motion, but I do like you could do some of that with the tight end if you needed. So they're going zone here. I can cut up the middle there. Yeah, good little halfback direct. Gambler, that's a right hash play for sure. Looks like they're going man. They got several options here. Good little catch there. Cover 0 beater just in case. We can try. Only downside, he's hugging the sideline, so you got to have a really good pass in order to make that work. Corner went high, so we're going low. They're going man again. We can try that deep dig. Bam! Good little play right there. Yeah, I like the combo of things. If you don't mind that wheel route hugging the sideline, it's not bad at all. QB power, I think you could flip this. They're going man, nickel. Yeah, you can flip it. You can go left if needed. Like, we can go to the right because of that shift. That's just good defense. They're going zone here. We can go back to our left. And, again, I'm not doing a whole lot of motion. I could if I wanted. I'm just waiting to see. Nice little play there. He may be off to the races. That was a great block by the halfback. I don't know if you saw that or not. Good little play, though. It's just a quick power play with the quarterback. Post dig, that looks like it's either hash to me. I like the little combo of everything there. QB choice looks good. Curl flats looks pretty good. You got counter trap. That looks interesting. I like it's like a split zone with your tight end. Going across like that. Ooh, that's quick. Didn't get a lot out of it, but that's a really quick concept. If you look out and the blocking is there, you can get a decent game for this, I would imagine. We can try it one more time. We're going man. We're spreading out. There we go. I like that a whole lot. Good little play. Let's see, is that it? Did I cover everything? Maybe I did. Counter trap, trips attack. Forgive me, yes, I feel like I'm skipping the run plays. Forgive me if I skip over them. Okay, next up is wing trips week. No different than the other one, except you can kind of look. The wide receivers and the tight end on the right are moving up and down a little bit off the line, and then you got your halfback off the line, or to the left instead of on the right. Just looking at the sub packages, looks pretty normal to me. You never know. Some of these formations may have a really cool, goofy sub package that you can use, like wide receiver at halfback or whatever. Some of these formations, I know you could put that wide receiver in the backfield. Fullback wing. Yeah, just some good stuff right here. We can start off with the slants. Zone looks okay. Middle post. Looks like a third and long play to me. They're going man. Bringing both safeties. Feeling the heat. I had to make a play quickly on that one. They're going zone here. I was fixing to get sacked. I like the little combination of things, though. You got, the comeback of a man beater, and you go post on the right. Center beater is your triangle. Dig smash. It looks like you could do either hash. You got a high-low read on both sides. QB wide receiver option. This is your triple out of this formation. I'm pretty sure you can hand this off if you want it, but we can keep this. Get something going. Nice little play there. We're going man. I like the numbers in the box. Maybe I want to cut up the middle. Of course, right guard gets annihilated. But it's a nice little play, though. I don't like the shift, so maybe I want to hand this off instead. That's just good coverage by the defense, and we got a fumble. Let's keep going. Z deep in. Looks like a right hash to me just based off that tight end. We're going zone. We're going... I'm not really like anything here. This is going to be intercepted. That's an inverted drive concept. Go to that guy right there. That's good defense. Couldn't get to him quick enough. Go to the tight end. Again, zone. But you got your backside zone. You got cover two. Maybe we can hit the post. Got a first down there. Nice little combination of things with that one. I like it. PA wide receiver in. Looks pretty normal. Halfback draw looks normal. Post Z. Post dig. Looks like that's either hash to me. That looks pretty good. Trips attack. Speed option. Halfback screen. Looks pretty normal. Four verts. You got to remember they took away the Hail Mary formation in this game, I think. So you got to deal with stuff like this to make it work, which I actually like this better because you never know when you need that post route instead of a go route. 3rd and 22 or whatever. I'm going to try to go to that. Oh, good catch. Going zone here. Nice little play there. Yeah. I like that 4 verticals better than any other normal Hail Mary. You got QB wrap, pretty good. Like, one thing I can try to do with this one. We're going man. I like what I see here. So I want to hand this off. You can do treat it as a counter if needed. We're going zone. I may want to leave it as is, but I may get something going with it. I love the QB wrap, though. There's just a lot of options you could do with it for it being as simple as it is. Flanker screen, yay. Cross post, zone read. PAQB choice looks okay. I'm not a big fan of some of those routes. I'm not a big fan of that double step go, nor that deep curl. But it is what it is. And then a delayed route, sometimes it gets clogged up. And that's it for Wing Trips week. Then we got Trio Halfback week. Just looking at some of the sub packages. Nothing too crazy. 4 wide receiver, if you still want to do that. Halfback slot. We can do it from normal. You got cross punch. I like the looks of this. Looks like a right hash play because of the halfback. We're going man. Everybody, their brothers. Going cover 0. So we'll go over the top. Let's start going man again. Cover 0. You can hit the other guy. He's fixing to get sacked. We're going man. You can hit the crosser. A lot of, the only downside maybe to this play, there's a lot of bodies, a lot of routes close to each other. Against zone, you got some good combinations on the right. They're going man again. Can he make a play? He's not bad. Not a bad little play. Curl flat looks pretty good. Halfback zone, not bad. PAQB choice. We can try that. We can go against nickel as well. We're going zone, so I'm going to try. Oh, everybody's really close there. I may be better off. Let's hand the ball off from this one. Not bad. I got the numbers in the box, and I like where everybody's at, so I don't mind handing it off for a big play like this. And that's a bad pursuit angle. Bad pursuit angle all across the board. That's a really good one right there. Let's see. They're going zone here. I'd love to try to go underneath. Can I go underneath? Will it let me? Not bad. Pick up a decent game there. Good little combination of things. I wonder, you know, you got the play action go post. I'm assuming I pressed the wrong button. Let's try it again. I'm assuming you can go cover 2 zone on this thing. We can try it and see if we can hit the post over the middle. If I don't get sacked first. And I got killed. Let's try it again. There we go. Not bad. Good little play. I like it. QB slot option, I like it. Just because you got all this room to work with. I mean, you could do either hash, but I really like it off the left hash. Just for the potential of all this space on this side. I mean, it's like 6 points right there. But I mean, that wasn't too hard to make a play on that one. They're going zone. I like the shifts. I may just want to keep this. And I had to pitch it really quick. They're going man again. The blocking's pretty good. If I can just get around that guy. Definitely going to hand this one off. Woo! And you're off to the races. We're not even going to look to see if there was any bad pursuit angles or not on that one. Not a bad play, though. It's your typical QB slot option stuff. Slot drive, I covered that in a video a couple days ago, so we don't need to rehash it. Halfback screen, let's see, slants. Looks pretty good. QB wrapped. You got double whip. It looks like a right hash play to me. Unless you want to motion square over to make it a right hash play. Flanker screen. I like the look of it just because you got a backside band beater. We're going man. I can easily just go to the tight end. At least I think I can. He was double teamed. We're going man again. The only downside is you may have to do something like that to get him open. Or get him away from the tight end. We're going zone. You can go here. Nice little play. When you got a zone beater on one side, man on the other, you can do some serious damage with it. And I'm sure it probably works decent off the right hash too, because we can try it. I'm sure it works pretty decent off the right hash as well. That's good defense there, because you could maybe do something on the far end. Because you got a high-low read on the right side. That's what I'm getting at. Not a bad play, though. Halfback direct looks interesting. Corner curls. Looks like a decent left hash play. Draw, PA dagger looks pretty good. Looks like a right hash to me. We're going man. Both safeties coming up. So we'll go over the top. See if he can make a play here. Nice. 6 points. Going man again. Got a lot of options with man. The dig's double teamed, and we can still get it to him if he can catch it. It was a good hit, though. They're going man here again. You can go to the drag. Not bad. Don't know if it's all that great against zone, though. Did I miss something? PA dagger. I thought we already covered these. It goes back to the very beginning at times, I think. Let me try that again. Okay, I guess we're done with this formation. Not bad, though. All right, then we get to the more spread sets, 4 wide stuff. So you got guns spread halfback weak. Just looking at the sub packages, looks pretty normal. Nothing weird. Twin, oh, nice. See, this is what I'm talking about. A 4 wide look, and it's as spread as it could be, but you could put your top 2 tight ends in there if you need it. Nice. And you got normal. Quick slants, again, I don't know. It worked. The slants seem to work a little bit better against man. That's the problem I have against zone. You don't have a high read if needed. They don't complement each other all that well. I pressed that button way too late. Easy 6 points for the defense. We're going zone. Not bad there, just dropped it. Something to practice on, that would be something I really need to work on. PQB choice, that looks pretty normal. Corner strike, you got a double smash combo more or less with it. Slot post, maybe my favorite concept in the entire game. Just that backside, the combination of a comeback route with a post is such a killer against zone. And it's great against man too, because that comeback can just, I mean, look at this right here. Look how wide open he is. Boom. He went low, so you go high. If they're going man, as such here, you can still go to him. As long as you don't get killed. They're trying to get, they're going man. There you go. A little bit better. They're going man again. We could probably go over the top. Not the best throw. I had to throw it on the run. Going man again. X is double teamed. I'm trying to hit that. That was a risky throw, but we made it work. And they're going zone again. You got a center beater if you need it, but you won't need it on this one because you can go to the comeback again. Corner went low. Great combination of everything. That's like an ultimate third and long play for me. Or you can use it pretty much every down if you wanted to. X-Fall looks good. It looks like a left hash play with a backside comeback. I like the slot go, slot fade, and there's just not enough of that in those games. Speed option, halfback screen, PA dig looks interesting. That would be a left hash play for me. I like that. That's an interesting slot comeback combo. Let's fool around with that. We're going zone. He's going high, so we're going to go to the... Oh, no, he went low on that one. The linebacker did. Let's try it again. They're going man. I'm on the run. We'll go to the dig. Helps. If you're going to play 09 and you still got to deal with some of the jump and snap, it's going to happen some. And I'm playing on Heisman. And at the beginning, I talked about I got a new slider set I've been fooling around with. But you're still going to see from time to time. I'll talk about that in another video, so I'm not going to waste your time talking about that now. So let's just keep going. PA Indy, slot cross, that's your typical mesh. I wish that halfback would do something a little bit different there. Flanker dig looks pretty good. That looks like a left hash play to me. You probably could do a right hash too if that shallow could come over quick enough to the right. They're going zone. Ooh, that's going to be intercepted. I saw that corner. All right, they're going zone. Let's try this again. That's going to get picked. Now, maybe not. We're going man here. Slot fade. Just go to him. Look at that. 6 points. He may get caught. Maybe not. Nice little play there. I love that. It's a good little play. I like the combination of everything right there. Nothing really wrong with it. You can do it off the left hash as well because you got a high-low read with that curl flat. Speaking of, there's double curl flats there. QB wrap. Inside cross looks really nasty. We can try left hash. The only downside to this, you got a drive concept on the right with a go out on the left. Only thing that worries me is where are your short zone beater? Because it helps just to have one. You can go to the drag here if possible. We're going man here. Try that drag again. You got several options against man. It's the zone that I don't know about. Going man again. Either way, that's something to think about. I like the look of it at least. Next, we got speed sweep, PA speed sweep, motion wide receiver option. It's just a good little series right there. Quick slants, and we're back to zone read, PA QB choice. That's your left, PA RPO, or yeah. All right, spread flex. You got normal, halfback sub, QB sub, fullback, wide receiver flip, tight end slot. You got cornerback slot. If you got a corner that can catch the ball a little bit, maybe you want to throw him in there if your wide receivers are depleted. So that's something interesting. Quick slants, PA read flow. I like this PA read. You can do a lot of damage with this one. I just like the combination of routes. Got to get that one off quick. I was fixing to get sacked. Try it again. One thing you got to remember in practice mode Practice mode is always tougher than when you're playing in Dynasty or an exhibition game. Because when you put it on a random formation, or random play within a formation, a lot of times the defense is going to throw a lot of hardcore blitz on you. It's just something to think about. So don't feel bad if something isn't working in practice, or I like to use random formation R1 at the bottom because I learn quicker that way with the play. I can do my reps quicker that way. But by all means, rep it against other things. That way you know you can at least, like, for example, maybe it's in my best interest to just go up against cover 2 and just see how it works. We can try this. Fix it, get sacked. Try it again or go in zone. He was open, but I threw it way too late. The corner was low on that one. That's why it may be better off if you do it off the right hash here. We're going zone. Go high. Ah, it's wow, good play by the corner. Try it again. They're going zone. There we go. Oh, wow, he almost got another interception. Interesting. I like the combination of stuff there. Let's keep going. PA flood. Corner strike's a little bit different. I like it's got a high-low read technically on both sides of the play. You can do that off either hash. PA flood. Wide receiver curl. Speed option. Halfback screen. Z shallow cross. Now we're getting into some air raid territory. You could do either hash with this one probably. You're probably better off the right though. We're going zone here. Go to the low read. Good defense. Let's start going man. Cover 0. Go over the top. Not bad. It's a great play. The reason why the spacing is good is what I referenced to earlier in some of those plays from gun 2-back slot. It's an air raid concept. All the routes just work well together. Split and drag. I like this one a little bit better only because your halfback is... I like him going to the right side instead of to the left. But otherwise, you can still do damage with this one. Look how wide open he was. If you time that right, you can do some serious damage there. I threw it hard as I could as soon as he made his cut. Boom. And look at his defender turn up here. This guy right here. Just nasty. Look at him turn right there. Didn't have a clue what was going on. Then he get right here and he tried and he failed. Great little play though. I recommend it 10 times over. QB wrap, let's see, slot post. That's like the right hash version. Motion wide receiver option. Now, one thing I was telling you about earlier is you can, I think you can with this play. Oh, it won't let you because it's a pre-snap motion. Never mind. Let me pick another play and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure this is a formation when you can bring a wide receiver in the slot. So, like for instance, let's go to switch. Let's just call it. I could be dead wrong. But you go like number 23 in the slot. If you press left, he comes to the slot. That's amazing. That's awesome that you could do that. Now this one, I wonder if you could do the other slot as well. And there you go. So you got a lot of options there. Pretty cool stuff. That you can move some guys around. But switch is okay. Probably be a right hash version for me. A right hash play, I should say. Smash, switch. Interesting combo. I'd have to practice a little bit with that little curl. QB power, QB choice. And that's it for gun spread flex. Then you got spread flex weak. We can look at some of the sub packages. Strong slots. Wide receiver slot, normal. Okay, nothing special on the sub packages. Quick slants, halfback zone. I'm not a big fan of the halfback zone. For whatever reason, this this zone look by the offensive line, I'm just not a fan. I don't think it's very consistent. I could be dead wrong. Maybe I'm thinking 07. But maybe you can get a decent push off of it more often than not. Or you get plays like that. Maybe it's just an either or. You just never know. Switch, I like it really good. We can go right hash on it. Great man. Well, you could do zone off the right. Let's see. There we go. Not bad. Get your zone beaters on the short side like usual. We're going zone here. Ugh, it's close. Looks like they're going man here. You got good man beaters on the left. Not a bad little combo. I prefer to have my halfback. That's actually like a run and shoot type deal for me. I like the look of it though. Flanker dig, that looks good. Right hash, probably or left. You can do either one. PA dig. Double smash looks pretty good. Especially, again, if you can somehow hit these flag routes against man, then you'll be cooking with grease. Sometimes you get that, though. Sometimes they don't get good separation. Just another thing you have to practice on. Speed option. Halfback screen. Inside cross. Don't look too bad. PAQB choice. That's a good one for lefty quarterbacks. Curl flats. QB wrap. X follow. That's basically an air raid concept. Corner strike. Interesting little combo on the right. I've never seen that before. You got flanker sweep and you got my favorite play, slot post. Yeah, not a bad little formation. Now you got 4 wide receiver trio. I like these flex gun looks. This is what Clemson uses it all the time. I'm trying to think of other. I'm sure Ohio State uses this. I like it where the halfback is like a yard and a half diagonal behind the quarterback. I feel like you get more of a downward run hill or downhill running game with it. And we could talk about that here in a minute. But let's look at the sub packages. Flip, strong slots, flanker slot, tight end slot. Everything looks pretty normal there. You got curl flats. That's either hash. Halfback draw. PA wide receiver in looks good, but it's a little more bunched up. I kind of like that. Flood. That's another cool thing. You got a halfback going out in motion here. We can try that, see what that looks like. Let's go off the right hash. We're going zone. Oh, I know what I may want to do is this. Let's go off the left. It's just you got the flood on the right. Let's do that. Fixing to get sacked. Press the wrong button too. That didn't help. We're going zone. So what I may want to do is kindly go over here. Give to that guy right there. But it's really cool to see the halfback go out like that. So what I may do here is probably go back to that flag. That's a good interception. Should have been picked off. Interesting little play. Halfback zone. Like, okay, here's a good example. It's just a little bit of a downhill look to it. If you like that sort of thing. If that's your Auburn Tigers, another perfect example. Gus Malzahn, he's had his halfback right at the back heel of the quarterback for years. And of course that's where Clemson got it from, because Chad Morris was the offensive coordinator at the beginning of Dabo Swinney's tenure at Clemson, and Chad Morris and Malzahn have been buddies forever. And oddly enough, Chad Morris is now the offensive coordinator for Malzahn at Auburn. Either way, a little history there, but I like the downhill look of that. Oh yeah, let's keep going through the play, or through the formation. Did I miss anything? Okay, clear out, stop. Looks like a left hash play to me. Gambler, we've seen that before. PA all cross. Looks pretty good. I'll do that off the left hash. You got zone read. Speed option, trips attack. You got the halfback motion and out. Wide receiver drag. Looks like a right hash play to me. Motion wide receiver option looks good. Wheelie, interesting combo of things. In and out combo. And you got back your normal stuff. So if you like having your halfback at that particular spot, right at diagonal, on the hip of the quarterback, you may want to look at, there's a bunch of formations that are like this. And last but not least, this may be the last one. There could be another one. 5 wide receiver trio. We can look at the sub packages. Wide receiver flip. Wide receiver strong right. It just puts like your best receivers on one side or the other. Nothing too great there. You got slants, QB power, X follow. Looks like a great right hash play. I bet you can, with that go post, and you can do some serious damage with this if you get the good enough blocking. Looks like they're going man here. Hit that dig. Boom. Nice. They're going zone. No, they're going man, I guess. I was feeling the heat, so I had to go over the top. They're going man again. I'm bringing everybody. We can go back to the top. That's a great throw right there. Great combination of routes. I'm all for it. Levels looks really... Now, the difference between drive and levels, drives is like a 2-route combo. Levels is a 3-route combo. That's what Peyton Manning really liked to use, is levels, more so than drive. But either way, that looks pretty nifty. Quick crosses. Trips, attack, whip. I like the combination of that. That go post with the underneath out route, man, that's killer. And you got jet sweep, then you got jet sweep pass. Curl flats, motion wide receiver option. You got the bubble screen. I like the look of that. Just because you got a backside decent man beater. Looks like we're going man here. So I thought I pressed the hand. Okay, let's try it again. Looks like we may get a touchdown because that angle's terrible. We're going zone. Ooh, nope, we'll have to... I hit that way too late. This may be better off as a right hash. Not bad. You got a backside go if needed. You run out of room if you do that, so you may be better off on the left hash. So this is what I do in practice mode all the time. It's just move stuff around and just see if anything pops up. Not a good play against zone off the strong side. We're going... I don't know what they're doing here. Maybe we could do something good here. And he may be off to the races. Nice little combo with stuff there. I definitely practiced that one. Deep fade looks great. Wide receiver screens. Wide receiver screens looks a little different than the one that's in 06 because it's the outside receiver on the right, not the slot. Under cross, spacing. There's your option stuff. Not bad. And we can look at the goal line. The goal line is a little bit different for every team. I think there's probably a default 3 generic goal line things you can do. We can look here. Pay attention to the fullback. You notice with these 3 plays, it's an I formation, but you look here, it's strong formation. Then you got weak. All 3 of those, you got the fullback on the left side. Then you're back to I formation. See, there's that power O stuff. We can cover that in a pro-style offense later on. Then you got PA16 power O, and you're back to your normal stuff. So, hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments if you like this type of thing. And I can do more of these. What I have to do, what I need to do, is I need to go ahead and start working on adding the 09 stuff to the website. That's still a popular enough game that I need to put that stuff on there. Plus, I'm still tinkering with 09 on my end on the back side of things. So I need to go ahead and do that. So the next video will be in a couple days from now. Will be the next Murray State video. I'm excited about that. We're winning. We're somehow, some way, we're getting some wins. But we got a big one ahead of us against Louisville. We'll see what happens there. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.